Hey everybody, how's it going? Octopus here, and welcome to Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. Today we have two new avatar boards. We got the Spring Donald and the Spring Daisy. I'm going to talk about who this is good for and if you should do it or not. Let's go into it real quick. Both avatar boards are 2500 as you can see here. They both have magic gems, which is really good for anyone that wants to upgrade their Moogle Glory or their Divine Rose, which both of those Keyblades are extremely good. Alright, let's quickly go into the notice over here. We got the Spring Donald and Spring Daisy. They look absolutely amazing. The color scheme's great. The costumes are awesome. It's very, very true to what it is. And honestly, I wouldn't mind purchasing this for myself, but my two accounts don't need this. My free account and my other account, my main account, they don't need this avatar board. I'm going to explain why. One, anybody that doesn't have the skill perk on their hat yet, especially +6, should be buying this board. Having 21 skill perk, that's the max right now, is a huge difference, especially when it comes to high score challenges, raid bosses, anything you guys are doing. If you want your skills to perk, you want to grab skill perk. More skill perk, the better. Besides that, we got the regular Huey, Dewey, Louie's, Chip, Dale, Sid's, Magic Mirrors, and you get all that amount on each board. So whatever you see there, double it if you buy both boards. The skills is where the important thing I was talking about. If you guys remember when I talked about Ariel Flounder and Sebastian coming out for the high score challenge, and then nobody should pull for Illustrated Kyrie because it was 30,000 jewels and that's a lot. Instead, do the high score challenge, grab yourself a Sebastian and throw SP gauge cost on it. Well, here you go. Everyone that didn't make the Coliseum, that I mentioned, if you make Coliseum, you would get that SP gauge 1. I told you later on after Coliseum, most likely it would be an avatar board, and here it is, guys. It's in an avatar board. Anybody who has a Sebastian, which should be everybody, because anybody who played that high score challenge got a Sebastian for making like a very, very low score. So if you have a Sebastian and you don't have an Illustrated Kyrie, you don't have an Ariel and Flounder, then this is your godsend right here. This is what's gonna save you a whole lot. Now your ×3 buffer is actually a 2 gauge, which is incredible. The way SP gauge 2 works is that you have to have 6 SP in order to activate the medal. So we're talking about Sebastian here, that's why I'm saying that. So Sebastian cost is 6, your actual SP has to have 6 or more in it. So if you only have 5 SP, even though you have SP attack gauge 2 on the Keyblade, on the medal, it doesn't matter, it won't activate. It'll only take away 2 SP, but you need the requirement of the medal to activate it still. That's the whole thing about SP gauge 2, is that it's a little weird on that. It's not 100% guaranteed, but trust me, it makes a big difference, especially if Sebastian's in the starting. Most likely you're going to be okay. And if you have issues with Sebastian being the starting, just put Sebastian in the second slot, and whatever you have in the first slot is a buffer of some sort, like your World of Final Fantasy medal or anything that you're using to attribute buff. You put APP on that medal, so when you do one turn and you come back to the second turn, when you activate that, that has a chance of going off on APP, just in case you waste too much SP through your whole Keyblade, and then you can activate your Sebastian. So anyone that doesn't have a ×3 buffer and has a Sebastian sitting there, you should be buying this board to put SP gauge 2 on your Sebastian, and you're gonna have, honestly, ×3 buffers will change your gameplay incredibly. If you're not using ×3 buffer right now, you need to. You need to add one single ×3 buffer and you're gonna see the huge difference in your power. It's gonna skyrocket. I paused there because there's like a huge significance between ×3 and ×2. If you're only ×2ing this whole time and you haven't been doing ×3 strength, you're gonna notice the amount of damage you're gonna do, especially since all your medals are gonna get that ×3 buff. So besides that, attack boost 3 max, incredible skill for high score challenges, for doing anything that you don't want to do over and over and over again. This medal right here, this skill, sorry, it is on a medal, but it's a skill, is a must for high score challenges if you want to do the most score possible. Without this, you're definitely not going to be placing as high as you want to be. If you want to make the best score possible, then attack boost 3 max for high score challenges is a must. If you don't have one of those sitting in your inventory right now, 1 or 2, I would say minimum of 1 is good enough, because when the next high score chore, yeah, it's like a chore because you have to repeatedly do it all the time. But if you don't have one of those just sitting in your inventory, then you definitely want to grab one of these. These are a must for high scoring challenges. Besides that, It's not necessary to have. You can put normal attack boost 3 on a medal. It's just more convenient that the skill goes off all the time. But like I said, if you grab the skill perk and you put plus 21 on it, if you guys watch my videos, you also have godly RNG, and that's why my skill perk is 21. That's why my RNG on my skills proccing is so high. That's why you see so many second chances going off, so on and so on. Talking about second chance, I would save 2,500 jewels always. Just in case an avatar board comes out with second chance, you want to buy that board as soon as possible, guys. So don't spend all your jewels on polls or avatar boards. Make sure you always have 2,500 jewels or 3,000 just in case they sneakily make it 3,000 jewels to buy a second chance board. If they do that, then it's bad. But make sure you guys save at least 2,500 to 3,000 jewels just in case a second chance board comes out, because you do want that skill. So besides that, these are amazing boards. A lot of choices for anyone. You got the magic gem, you got SP gauge 2 if you don't have a times 3 buffer already, and then you have attack boost 3 max if you don't have one ready for the next high score challenge. Also, skill perk. So everything about this board is great for multiple people, and some people, that's going to be all three things for you. You want attack boost 3 max, you want the SP gauge 2, and you want that skill perk. So incredible board. Besides that, there was nothing else to update. Everything's straightforward. We're still just grinding, 0 AP. The reason I don't think we have a high score challenge or anything else going on is because I'm pretty sure in the notices 0 AP is ending soon. It's supposed to be on the 13th. I can't remember where they added it. It should be somewhere. But 0 AP, there you go. Lunar year. 0 AP is until the 13th. And we are on, I gotta double check. We are on the 10th. So we're on February 10th, which is 3 more days, which is Monday. Most likely they'll add the high score challenge, the rating, whatever they want to add, some kind of new poll. They just want 0 AP to basically finish so they can add quests so people can start restoring their AP and all that. Some, you know, some business motto. But besides that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you guys in the next one.